My name is Andrea Cavaliere. I am the executive chef at Cecconi's and I work for Soho House. I grew up in Turin, north of Italy. Turin is famous for wine, for truffle, for mushroom, for meats, for so many other things. I work in Turin, I work in France, I work in London. I work for Antonio Carluccio, which is a celebrity chef and famous for pick wild vegetables in the forest and mountains. Then I've been poached by Nick Jones, which is the owner of Soho House, to open his new project, Cecconi's in Mayfair. Cecconi started in London in 1978 from Enzo Cecconi, which was the youngest maitre d' at Cipriani's in Venice. So the style, the service, the food, it's kind of a Venice influence. Cecconi's in Mayfair, London, doesn't serve a pizza. Only when we decided to open a West Hollywood, Nick Jones, the owner, asked me to do a pizza. So I had to do a research. I went in Italy, I went to see all my friends to create the best pizza. I employed a crazy, very wild Sicilian pizza chef. Difficult to manage, but I was very talented. So together we worked on a perfect pizza. We found the perfect flour. We start natural fermentation from the organic grape, which we went to Santa Monica farmer market to buy. We import our flours, our tomatoes, almost all ingredients are imported. And of course, all the vegetables are locals for California. So many people, so many customers say and think this is the best pizza in Los Angeles. Food in Los Angeles, I came first time 4 years ago to organize some Oscar parties for Soho House, and I was kind of disappointed on the food, but I can see in the last few years they were amazing. That's where everybody was a big turning point. So many things changed. I think the standard now is as high as the capitals, New York, London, Paris, and San Francisco, probably Los Angeles. I'm loving it. The climate is very similar to Italy. All the fruit and vegetables are basically, I'm having the best time to cook here. It's easy, simple, because I'm surrounded by amazing ingredients. Evan is the pizza chef here at Cecconi. So today we're going to bake two pizza, one buffalo mozzarella, we do one spicy salami and mushrooms. So we start from the pizza dough, which is 280 grams.
10-11 ounces.
Thank you, Evan. So let's start to flatten up. So pizza is all about air. That's when you get the best crust. That's when you get a light pizza.
Right now we're stretching the dough out and then we lift. We get some of the excess flour off.
So the idea is to bake the pizza with no flour. We're using a wood ovens, of course. We're using an olive tree to burn. And the temperature is about 700 to 800 Fahrenheit. So now we put tomato sauce in both of them.
You always start in the center and work from the middle out.
It's a pure tomatoes that are imported from the south of Italy. We add a little bit of salt and a touch of basil, nothing else. So then we add some buffalo mozzarella, a bit of extra virgin olive oil, dried oregano from Sicily, and then we bake it. So there are three very important things. One is the paddle, one is the pole, and one is the brush, which is essential to bake a good pizza. There are two schools of pizza in Italy. One is a Napolitan and one is a Roman. Napolitan pizza is kind of a thick, soft, it's almost burnt pizza. But then it starts to get soft and kind of a mushy and rubber after a few minutes. So we need to eat straight away. The Roman pizza, which is a fine crust and also is crispy. We decided to do this kind of pizza because in Beverly Hills and here people tend to share pizza, eat pizza while they talking. So it's important that you have a good pizza even after 10 minutes. So the pizza is turned for 2 times in the oven during the cooking time.
Right now we're going to add the buffalo mozz. The pizza is about half cooked.
We also add some fresh basil leaves.
We put the pizza back in the same spot it was, because if you don't, it'll burn on the bottom. But it's all about just keeping it in the same spot and letting the oven do its work.
There is olive oil and the pizza is ready. Thank you for joining me on LASates.com, and if you fancy an amazing pizza, come here at Cecconi.